going on, guys? Junior's Fishing Company with a little deer hair jig today. I feel like I don't have enough really bright, odd color baits in my box. I don't have a ton of pink, so I figured I've had this little pack sitting in one of my bins for a while now. This is just a VMC Moon Eye tungsten jig. This is an 1/8 ounce. And it's just really pink, purple. There's a little bit of chartreuse on there. You might be able to see it just right on the little head there. So I'm just going to do some pink and purple. I just blended some deer hair together. I'm going to add a little bit of flash in here today. But it's a really pretty simple, straightforward tie. When you tie enough of these, you can really crank out a couple of these pretty fast. It really, for me, probably it takes as long to blend these deer hair fibers together as it does to tie it. Now I've got some of these bait keepers here, and they're tungsten, so you can't really file them down. Some jigs you get, you can file these down. It must be like a lead head or a tungsten head, and they put lead on the body or something. But these are pretty stiff, so I'm not going to be able to get rid of those. I want this to be a little bit of a shorter bait. If I look, I can see if this is 3 inches or so, should go right to about this little rivet or something, whatever that is. I don't want it to be super long. This is going to be kind of one of my little finesse baits. I'm going to put a stack of hair here, and then I'm going to put the flash and the second stack right above where that bait keeper is. So I'm just going to cord up my thread. This pink and purple actually turned out, I kind of like it. Turned out nice. This is kind of a lot of hair for a small shank like this. I'm going to go for a little bit of a bulkier bait just because it's going to be shorter. I know I said finesse, and usually those finesse baits are pretty small, but when this deer hair gets wet, it'll collapse just enough where it's still a pretty small bait. This is UTC 210 in fluorescent pink. You can tell by just looking at it. This is pretty bright thread. Not quite as bright as like a glow bright or anything like that. There's just some flare in that hair. I'm going to get rid of those ones. Not quite as bright as that glow bright thread. If you've never used it, it works great. That stuff is really bright. So I'm going to come pretty close to that bait keeper for this flash, just because this flash is so limp that I can kind of get away with putting it right by there. And I'll just kind of move that around it with my hand and then wrap that in. I really don't care if there's 10 pieces on one side and 8 on the other. Don't kill yourself over a little bit of an uneven flash. It really doesn't matter at all, in my opinion. Maybe it matters to you, but you can see how well that flash just lays down. It doesn't care that that keeper's right there. I could put some super glue down here, but I mean, really, this bait will be pretty durable. And then I'm just going to come back up here. Again, I blended this purple and this pink. Unfortunately, I've only got like 4 or 5 pink tails, and the one color that matched really well with this pink was, I mean, 4 or 5 inch hairs, which, you know, that's what you got to do. I would rather match this bait as much as I can and use I don't use a ton of pink anyway. I'm going to come and go about, I don't know, maybe 1/2 inch short on that. So I'm really not trimming off a ton of materials, really just to even them out. Then I'll come right here. I want to leave just a little bit above my head. Just let my thread cord up. 2 loose wraps, and I'm going to just come down. I'm kind of holding my shank because I'm putting a lot of pressure on there. But I do need to maybe comb this out just a little bit. you can see that pink and purple actually blends really nicely together. Kind of thinking of maybe doing a castable fly in this color. I just really like it. So come about right there. It's a little bit of a thicker shank, so even though I did use not a ton, you can still just see through to that shank. And I'm just gonna really ream on this just to make sure that that hair isn't gonna go anywhere. Then I can wrap back just a little bit. I've got my razor blade. This video doesn't look like it's gonna be too long, so I'll kind of just show you this. You never really know with how some of these jig heads are going to hold up to the razor blade, but you can see it just gets right on there. So I'm not going to build up too much. If I were to like fold this stuff back and wrap over it, it might increase the durability. Not the durability, just the likelihood of the hair to come out. But it would just add so much bulk to that that thread bump, where in my opinion it's just really not worth it. I'd rather tie 3 of these up, and if one comes apart from a 28-inch pike or something like that, then that's just the way it goes. It really doesn't happen very often though, because deer hair is really strong, and if you get those wraps down tight enough, you're usually pretty good to go. I've got some hairs that I just want a little bit of a bigger collar, but that's alright. With that 210, it's just a little risky going 140 when you're putting so much pressure on a bait like this when you're tying. So I'll just grab my whip finish, and you can add maybe just 3. You can add some head cement on here. I'm not going to do it in the video. I'll probably end up adding some in a little bit. That collar ended up a little bit big in my opinion. Maybe not too big, but not a ton of flare. I didn't want this to be a super flared bait. It's short. This is just going to be, I mean, it's an 1/8 ounce, so this is going to be something, you know, maybe I just bounce on the bottom in like a 10-foot flat or something like that. Maybe jig it below the boat if it's not too windy. 1/8 ounce, you're getting pretty light. So, but the sink rate is perfect. Nice and slow, a little bit slower, but Junior's Fishing Company, pink and purple. Like and subscribe, drop some comments below. A lot of jigs, gotta fill that box up. We'll see you on the next one.